Buongiorno ragazzi. Let's spend some time going over conjugating present tense verbs in Italian. Remember that typically a verb will end in are, ere, or ire in its infinitive form. Examples are ballare, to dance, scrivere, to write, and maybe partire, to leave. When they have these endings on them, it doesn't really tell you who's doing the action. In order for it to indicate a subject, you would have to remove the are, or the ere, or the ire, and what you're left with is the stem. By adding the appropriate ending to the stem, you know who's doing the action. So I take a look at this fellow right here who's having his breakfast. Remember, the expression to have breakfast is fare colazione. To say I am having breakfast, I say faccio colazione. But to say he or she is having breakfast, the verb is conjugated fa colazione. And this is taking things one step further because the verb fare is an irregular verb. Something easier to handle might be what's going on in this picture here, where the boy is washing dishes. The verb to wash is lavare. It is a regular are verb like ballare. So I'll start off by taking off the are. Now remember, we're saying that he is doing this. I'm left with the stem, lav. For lui or lei, it's lava, I piatti. If you were helping him out and you wanted to indicate we are washing dishes, I'm going to follow the same steps but add a different ending. Lav is still the stem, but for noi, the ending is iamo, laviamo, I piatti. And that's how you would conjugate a regular are verb, whereas the first example was an irregular are verb. We separated verbs into groups and we looked at verbs like fare, uscire, what else? Andare, and noted that those are irregular and they don't follow the usual pattern. Another regular verb is the verb leggere, to read. It's an ere verb, so to say that he is reading a book, we'll start off by taking off the ere, and we'll have legge as a stem. Lui legge il libro. If he were reading the book with a friend, if there were more than one person reading and they are reading, we would say leggono il libro. So each time you wish to conjugate a verb, you are going to consistently follow the same steps. Remove the infinitive ending of are, ere, or ire, and when you are dealing with a regular verb, you're going to add the predetermined endings. For are verbs, if the subject is io, and I'll make a list so that we have an example to follow, we're using ballare, io ballo. For tu, it's balli. For lui or lei, he or she, balla. These are your singular subject pronouns, one person doing the action. When you have a group of people, noi, we don't need the subject pronoun, do we? Balliamo, voi ballate, and loro ballano. So I point out to you that the stem is the same throughout, bal, 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 and what changes is the ending. That's what helps you determine who is doing the action. We'll take a look at our ere verb, which we said scrivere was the example we were using, but we could have used leggere as well. We're going to take off the ere, what we're left with is a stem. To say I write or I am writing, scrivo. You write or you are writing, scrivi. He or she writes, scrive. And when you have plural subjects, more than one person in the group, scriviamo. You guys write, a group of people that you're talking to, scrivete. And lastly, scrivono is the loro form. In closing, let's take a look at ire verbs, keeping in mind that they are very similar to ere verbs. And the ire verb we were looking at earlier was partire in the infinitive form. So if I'm saying I leave or I go away, parto. You leave or you go away, parti. He or she leaves or goes away, parte. So far, the ere and the ire forms are the same. In the plural, we have more than one subject. We are leaving, partiamo. You guys are leaving, partite. And they leave, partono. So if you want to take a look at these horizontally, if you want to compare them, ARE verbs keep the A in the lui and lei form and in the voi form. ERE verbs keep the E in the lui and lei form and the E in the voi form. And IRE verbs keep that same I, but they hold on to the I. It's called a thematic vowel, the I in the noi and voi form. This should help you when you're trying to conjugate verbs in the present tense.